you're invited on November 27 to 30. Please come to the Kapetolyo Fair.
Kapetolyo.
Oo.
Okay.
So, it's coffee and plants and other eco products. We'll have them here. They'll be selling. So, sana pag Christmas gift nyo, para sa mga plantitas nyo, at saka free coffee tasting.
For everyone.
For everyone.
So, any time pwede silang bumalik-balik?
Pwede naman po.
Kaya ba?
Kaya, but we have a limited number of people per hour inside the park.
Okay, I see. Get the point.
Ang entrance natin banda dito, sa kanto natin, sa banyo. Tapos, pwede naman pumila. So, as people come in, bibilangin. Kasi kung gusto ko natin, social distancing pa rin.
Yes, okay.
Saka,
so, maglalakay ka sa labas dito ng so.
May mga tents po dyan sa labas.
Okay, sabi kanina, sir, di ba, sabi ni Sir Richie kanina, marami pang ilalagay o maraming mga bisita, di ba?
Oo.
So, parang bazaar or fair?
Parang, fair talaga.
Yes.
Kasi unfair. So, may food din. French fries, hot dog, pero alam nyo, pag napagod kayo, may mesa naman, so you can sit and relax. And then, of course, try the very good Filipino coffee.
So, the event will be 27 to 29?
To 30.
To 30.
Hanggang sa birthday ni Andres Bonifacio.
Yun, okay.
So, magpapakape si Andres Bonifacio.
Si Andres. Hindi ba si Engineer Andres? Engineer Andres?
Damay-damay na.
Oo, damay-damay na po. Baka kasama na rin yung ating bantay na si Bonifacio na maliit. Ayan. So, ayan po, please visit our Kapetolyo on 27 to 30 mga kaibigan. Meron po kami dito Kapetolyo Fair. Yun. So, ayan mga kaibigan, good evening po at maraming salamat po sa inyo, ma'am. God bless you po. Ayun. Thank you po. Kuya Bongo, magandang araw po.
Yes, sir.
Magandang araw po.
Po. Huwag po kayong makakalimut mag-tune in sa Channel Reds.
YouTube channel Reds.
Subscribe kayo rito. Mag-ingat kayong lahat, ha. Manila, God first.
Please. God bless you. More power, Channel Reds.
Po ang channel Reds sa lahat po ng mga subscribers. God bless po sa inyo lahat.
Support natin, Channel Red.
Channel Reds, putihin nyo ang inyong ginagawa. Yung tamang news lang ay bibigay nyo.
Please subscribe to Channel Red.
Yes.
REDC.
Subscribe and like and follow channel Red for content on YouTube. Please subscribe to channel Red, and if you have the time, please go to YouTube and subscribe to YouTube channel Red.
You have the first bite of the gravel. It's like hard and then super sweet. But when you drink the SB coffee, it's like there is a kick.
Okay.
Like an aftertaste.
Just enough.
Yeah.
First, when I bite this gravel bar, it's sweet, then it becomes unsweetened after having the coffee. And saying the coffee is strong for me. It tastes better than coffee. Yes, okay, I still taste the coffee.
It's sweet, but after eating coffee, it complemented it very well and it became really balanced.
Okay, so this is what we do with the coffee. I don't want it to be the for coffee. I want you to be experiencing the coffee. So when they had the Rebel bar, so they were tasting the Rebel bar, and then when they had the coffee along with the Rebel bar, the general experience is all the flavors balanced out, right? And that's what we call when we're trying not to overwhelm the coffee with a pastry. And so when you drink the pastry, when you drink the coffee along with the pastry, it actually kind of changes in flavor. Not just the coffee, not just the Rebel, but somehow it's almost mocha, and it became creamy without milk. Yeah, slightly more creamier than when it was just by itself. And you know, it's just black coffee, almost espresso. All right. So we'll try another experiment. This time with a mango biscotti. Okay, so are we ready with the mango biscotti? We're not done yet. Just one more experiment. And then we'll go with the lechon. No, just kidding. So here we are. Okay, you don't have to get a full bite, but if you want, you can. So in the Rebel Bar, what we're trying to highlight is the heavier flavors of the coffee. And with the mango biscotti, what we're trying to highlight is the citrus side. Most people would probably overlook the citrus flavors of SGD coffee, but when you have it with the mango biscotti, it starts to show. So yeah, do the same thing. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, can you share? Yeah. So which one did you prefer? And you know there's no sweetener in any way. How about you? But you're drinking almost pure black espresso coffee, right?
The taste of the milk is still there, of course, and sweet.
I agree with her, citrusy, and it's really, I think it's a good complement to the coffee.
Yeah, so what we're trying to complement here in the mango and the SGD is the citrus notes of SGD. So as probably you didn't know, SGD coffee is grown around orange orchards. No? There are orange trees around these coffee trees, and they somehow absorb some of those citrus notes. But we caught mango biscotti just to highlight that. But there was never any doubt that it was imprinting or it was overwhelming. Either the mango biscotti over the coffee or the coffee over the mango. So they were just coming together really nicely. And it's just what kind of taste experience do you prefer? You want it a little slightly heavier on the chocolate side or slightly heavier on the citrus side. But if you have this with, say, a very thick, rich ice cream, Brazo de Mercedes or Canonigo, it won't work because what will happen is that the coffee will just be washing away all the cream. And so we don't have that on the bar. So what Kapetolyo is really about is to present the coffee and offer pastries that highlight the coffee rather than the other way around. So we're not highlighting pastries because we're a coffee shop. We're not a pastry shop. So that's the philosophy. So how are you? You're good? Which one did you prefer? One, because it's sweeter. How about you, Sharon? The Rebel Bar. The Rebel Bar, because you like the balance. Yeah. The mango. I thought you said both. Alright, so thank you so much for volunteering, and can you give them a round of applause for volunteering? Thank you so much. Yes, we'll send you a thank you so much. Go. Someone has out. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much to our volunteers. Are you okay? You're not dizzy? Huh? Hallucinations? No? Delusions? So, when we started SGD Coffee, there was really nothing in the coffee industry that was, say, internationally recognized as a coffee. And so SGD Coffee was started out of our desire to have Philippine coffee highlight in the world stage. I mean, that's how we really started. So we started from scratch. We started with a farmland that was untouched for so many years. And so we prepped the soil, and then we selected the seedlings from a 135-year-old coffee tree, which we tried to search for in the wild. And it took us 7 years to develop SGD coffee. 7 long years from scratch. And after that, we tried to find an organization that had a competition for internationally grown coffee, and we found Alpha. And so, after 7 years, we entered a competition in Paris, and in 2017, SGD Coffee and Balance Coffee won in the Paris coffee competition. And so that started us working with other communities to share what we've learned and what we know about world recognized coffee. So I hope, guys, for your continued support, and I hope you try out the other pastries on the bar, and hopefully you can try what we did. Just drink it black, because if you put a lot of milk, you put a lot of sugar, it somehow veils the true flavor of the coffee. So I was trying to encourage you, even one time, just taste it as it is, black coffee. You'll be surprised to know that it's not too bitter, it's not really bitter, it's not very acidic, and it goes well with a lot of the pastries that we develop. So, again, thank you for your support, and hope to see you in Kapetolyo for a long time to come. If you notice, we're building our kitchen, so when you come back in about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you'll find more food items, like pasta and rice and sandwiches. So, yeah, I'd like also to take the opportunity to invite everyone. In the Andres Bonifacio Park on November 27, 28, 29, and 30, we will have a coffee fair. Free coffee for everyone. So we won't have sales, that's okay. but different coffees from around the country will be there, and the farmers who produce it will be there. And please, if I may ask, can we show our support? It's called Kape at Bultian. So it's a coffee and plant fair. And we will be serving coffee, different kinds of coffee from around the country for free. Also, it's the birthday of the owner of the park, Andres Bonifacio, November 30. So Andres will celebrate, he will have the biggest coffee party in this country. So you're all invited. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So we are opening the floor now for any questions that you may have for Rich regarding SGD Coffee or any of the initiatives that we have with Coffee Heritage Project or even Coffee Science Center if you're interested in early seminars. We'll let you know when the seminars or workshops are available given our current conditions. But if anyone has any questions, please approach us and ask us the question.
We have a school, it's called Coffee Science Center. It's not necessarily a barista school, because barista school teaches you how to work an espresso machine. But Coffee Science Center is a coffee school. So it teaches you how to grow coffee. And we share our knowledge in starting a coffee shop business or a coffee trading business. So if you're tired of whatever you're doing and you want to get into coffee, I tell So, yeah, check us out on Facebook, Kape Science Center. Thank you so much.
But anyway, while waiting for you to come up with a question, if ever you have any, I'll let you in on a secret. I don't know if I have clearance to let you know this. But as a regular SGD coffee drinker since 2018, I let you know that that rival bar is actually SGD coffee in solid form. If you taste them separately, not in an experiment like this, you would realize that there's no dilution of flavors that's happening. When you taste the rival bar, it tastes exactly like the coffee. I don't know how they do it. Do you put coffee? Here's a question. Do you put coffee in the rival bar?
No. And if we have to tell you what's in it, we'll have to probably tell you.
Now, I asked what's in it. I just want to know if there's coffee. So, there's no coffee in it, and yet they were able to match exactly how the coffee tastes. And I think that is a testament to how good the coffee science